Okay, so this is the beginning of Oblivaeon's turn. At the start, we have to count the devastation tokens. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so there's 12. 12 tokens get removed. Remove 12 devastation, then remove the environment in the battle zone with Oblivaeon from the game, following the environment removal rules on the top card of the Scion Reserve. So that's going to be Freedom Tower. They're not destroyed; they are removed. So these two cards go away. So that is the third destroyed environment, and then the block is over there. I gotta choose a new environment, and then continue. All right, so the new environment is going to be the Silver Gulch 1883. I've removed the environment. Oblivaeon deals each target 20 irreducible infernal damage. So he will wipe out the Aeon Locus and the Vassal. And he will deal 20 infernal damage to Empyreon. No heroes are destroyed because they're all in the other battle zone, thankfully. Okay, what does this card say at the bottom? If Oblivaeon destroys this card, move Oblivaeon to this battle zone and play the top card of Oblivaeon's deck. Okay, so that's one card. And then Oblivaeon destroyed to add a devastation token. Okay. Token... That's the fourth token. When this card is destroyed, each player may draw a card and use a power, but nobody's there. It's removed. So we've killed, looks like 3 Scions. And I gotta play an Oblivaeon card because of the Aeon Vassal. Disrupt space-time. Oblivaeon deals each target 2 energy damage. Move any heroes dealt damage this way to the other battle zone, which is none. If no heroes are moved this way, move Oblivaeon to the other battle zone. Okay, so he's moving from 1 to 2. This is all at the beginning of Oblivaeon's turn. And it says on there, whenever Oblivaeon moves from one battle zone to the other, add a devastation token to the card. Okay, that's the 5th one. I have to move the token towards 0. So now it's at 3. I have to play an Oblivaeon card for his regular turn. Heir to Nothingness. Added devastation token to the Inevitable Destruction card. Destroyed. Okay, I gotta do the other thing first. Token. Okay, so this card says... Destroy the non-villain target with the lowest HP. Non-villain target. It's going to be, let's see, the Imprisoned Rogue has 6. Yeah, so the Imprisoned Rogue is the lowest. So this environment card is destroyed, which is good, kind of, for me, because... Haka is in that zone with Dominion. Whenever an environment card is destroyed, I can draw a card. Haka shielding. If no targets are destroyed, move Oblivaeon to the... Okay, so somebody was destroyed. Now, end of turn. Move Oblivaeon to the battle zone with the most hero targets. He's already there. Then Oblivaeon deals each hero target 3 infernal damage, but we're all immune to infernal damage, so he doesn't deal any damage. So that's the end of Oblivaeon's turn. So it's Legacy's turn. He has a choice of using an incapacitation power. I think he's going to have one hero may use a power. I think he's going to have Wraith do her last stand. Wraith deals 2 targets a melee damage each. 2 targets a melee damage. So Obliviaon's going to take a melee damage. Melee damage. Melee damage. Nixious. If I hit Nixious, I have to add a token. So it looks like I'm going to hit Sanction. Yeah. I'm going to hit Sanction for a damage. Now, Legacy's regular turn, he can play a card. Flying Smash, I guess? Legacy deals up to 3 targets, 3 melee damage. He has Surge of Strength, so it increases his damage by 1. So 3 targets, 4 damage each. Okay. So Oblivion's going to take 4 damage, so he'll have 21 left from that that token I took away. 4 damage from Sanction. I owe him 1. And should I hit that guy? That's going to add a token. I'm going to hit him. I owe him 1. And it says the first time Nixious is dealt damage, I have to add a token. Devastation token to the card. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, there's 7. That's not good. Okay, I played a card. Do a power. I can do immunity. Immunity to energy damage maybe, or melee. What should I do? Most rewards. I guess I'm gonna do melee damage. I'm gonna do next evolution, and I'm gonna choose immunity to melee damage until the start of my next turn. And then I have to draw a card for end of turn effects. Back to strike, and then because I'm in the same zone as Oblivion, at the end of my turn I have to play an Oblivion card. Summon Scion. Put the bottom card of the Scion reserve in this battle zone. Play the top 2 cards of the Aeon Man deck. Okay. It's getting crowded over there. Okay, I gotta fix this thing here. Bore the Unstable. And I have to play the top 2 cards of the Aeon Men deck. Aeon Vassal, 2 Aeon Vassals. So I gotta make room for these guys. So now Battle Zone 2 has not only Oblivion and all the heroes, but also Sanction, Nixious the Chosen, Bore the Unstable, and 2 Aeon Vassals. And we've just come off Legacy's turn. So now it's Haka's turn. Haka, he can either choose an objective or he can do one of these powers. I got to think about what power to do here. Okay, for Haka's incapacitation power, 1 player may play a card. I'm going to have Omnitron X play Innervation Ray. At the start of your turn, up to 3 hero targets regain a hit point each, which will be good in a minute. And then onto Haka's regular turn, he's going to play a card, Elbow Smash. Haka deals a target 3 melee damage. He's going to hit Oblivion. 3 damage off Oblivion. Well, the good news is we have Oblivion down to 50, 60, 70, 80 hit points. Now Haka has to do a power. Guardian. Play a card. If that card has Haka in the title, select a target to gain the benefit of your discarding. So, I'm thinking of doing Haka Restoration. That's going to restore hit points. So I'm going to play Haka Restoration. I get to draw 2 cards and then discard 1 or more cards. And then because of Guardian, somebody will gain the benefit of the hit points equal to the number of cards. It doesn't have to be Haka. So I have to discard... actually, I have to draw 2 cards first. Mere and Tehaha. 1 target, 2 melee, draw card. 2 targets, 3 melee. Those are both good. I guess I'm going to keep Teaha and discard Mere and Haka of Shielding. I'm going to discard 2 cards. And then somebody's going to heal 2. Who's going to heal 2? Who is going to heal 2? Let's see. 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 18. 18, 20. Somebody's got to gain 2 hit points out of this bunch. Legacy or Haka are really the 2 best characters. I'm going to do Haka, I guess. Haka gets 2 hit points. So Haka's played a card. He's done a power. Haka has to draw a card for the end of turn. And then this Omni Unity goes off. Each target in this play area deals a lightning damage. So 2 lightning damage to Oblivaeon, I guess. So Oblivaeon is going to get 8 more back from that. 5, 6, 7, 8. And because I'm in the same zone as Oblivaeon, I got to play an Oblivaeon card at the end of Haka's turn. Absorb energy. Oblivaeon deals each target 3 energy damage. Add X devastation tokens to the inevitable destruction card where X equals 4 minus the number of hero cards dealt damage. Okay, this is going to be complicated. Each target 3 energy. Okay. So I'm going to start with the villains. 3 energy. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Energy. Hold on, I dropped a token. Bore the Unstable is going to take 3 energy, so I'm going to take away 5 and put 2 on. Now it says on the card, the first time this card is dealt damage each turn, put a token on the card. So I'm just going to use a devastation token for now. And then any damage that the card does is increased by the number of tokens. Nyxus the Chosen is going to take 3. 1, 2, 3. The first time damage dealt to this card each turn, add a devastation token to the inevitable destruction. So I got to add 1 to this guy. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sanction. Take 5 off, and I owe him 2. Then all the heroes have to take 3 energy. 3 energy. Legacy energy. That's reduced. So he takes 2. I owe him 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. Haka. That's reduced by 1. So Haka takes 2. Energy. Energy. Yeah, so Omnitron is going to take 3. And then the Wraith is going to take 3. 1, 2, 3. Everybody took damage. So because 4 characters took damage, so it looks like we don't have to add any tokens according to the Absorb Energy card. So that is officially the end of Haka's turn. Now on to Omnitron. Okay, so it's Omnitron's turn. I have to choose a special power from these in-cap powers. I think I'm going to have one player play a card. It's going to be Legacy. Legacy's going to play the Legacy Ring, which allows him to use an additional power. And then Omnitron has, at the start of your turn, Omnitron X deals up to 3 targets a lightning damage each. So a lightning damage to Oblivaeon, a lightning damage to Sanction, I guess I'll do a Vassal. So that's 3. And then the Enervation Ray. Up to 3 hero targets regain a hit point each. Wraith. Omnitron. And Haka. That's at the beginning. Now I get to play a card. I'm going to play Reset. Shuffle the trash into my deck. Draw a card and play a card. Okay, so I'm going to pause for a minute and do that. Okay, so I've shuffled the deck. I get to draw a card and then play a card. Draw a card. Play a card. Singularity. Yeah, I'm going to destroy the Temporal Shielding card. And then, because I'm destroying that, I deal each non-hero target a lightning damage, X lightning damage, where X number destroyed. So I deal each non-hero target 1 lightning. So, okay, Oblivaeon. Sanction. Oops. Nyxus the Chosen. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have to add a Devastation token. Boar. I have to put a token on that one. Actually, yeah, I have to put a token. The Aeon Vassal's killed, and then this one takes another point. So this guy goes away. So that was the Singularity. Now, Omnitron use power. Volatile Wiring. It says until the end of your next turn, whenever one of your cards is destroyed, Omnitron U deals a target 2 fire damage. So I'm going to deal Oblivaeon 2 fire damage. And then either play a card or move an equipment card from your trash to your hand. I can play a card. So I'm going to do Volatile Warning again and play this as part of the Volatile Wiring. So again, until the end of my next turn, whenever one of my cards is destroyed, I deal a target damage. So I draw a card at the end of turn phase. Focus Plasma Canyon, and I have to play an Oblivion card because of the end of turn effect of Oblivion. Tear Through Reality. Move Oblivion to the battle zone with the most heroes. That's where we are. Oblivion deals each target 2 energy damage and 2 psychic damage. Add a devastation token. I'm going to add the token now. Okay. Each target takes 2 energy damage. Let's start with the Aeon. This Aeon's killed, destroyed by Oblivion. I have to add a devastation token because this card's been destroyed. What else is new? I'm racking up these at an alarming rate. And then each target 2 energy and 2 psychic. 2 energy and 2 psychic. So 4 points to this guy. And I have to put a token on it. Uh, 2 energy, 2 psychic. One, 2, 3, 4. And I have to add a devastation token. Sanction. 2 and 2. That's 4 points. I owe him 1. That's all the villains. So now I got to deal that to the heroes' targets. 2 energy and 2 psychic. So next evolution I chose... Okay, so I checked back to see what I chose, and I chose melee damage immunity. So unfortunately, Legacy is going to take 2 energy and 2 psychic damage. So it's reduced to 1 and 1 at least, so that's a total of 2. Haka has Tomoko reduced damage, so he's going to take 1 and 1, so a total of 2. The Omni Unity takes 4, so he gets 1. She gets 1 back. Omnitron, energy and psychic. Energy and psychic. So he takes 2 damage total because he has the elemental exo chassis. 2. And then the Wraith is going to take 2 and 2, so a total of 4. I owe her a token. A hit point. So that's the end of Tear Through Reality. Okay, so we're at the beginning of Wraith's turn. I can do a in-cap power. Destroy an ongoing. Increase all lightning. Immune to damage. One hero may play a card. I'm going to have Legacy play a card, I guess. Legacy is going to do Back Fist Strike. Deal a target 4 melee. He's got Surge of Strength, so 5 melee off of Oblivion. Then my regular turn of playing a card. I'm going to play Throwing Knives. The Wraith deals up to 3 targets of projectile damage each. So for my power, that's what I'm going to do. And because I have... Ah, shoot, I just realized I had a utility belt. Okay. I'm going to do 2 powers then this turn. 3 targets a projectile, but I have a micro-targeting computer, which increases projectile damage by 2. So it's going to be 3 targets, 3 damage each. So 3 damage to Oblivion, 3 damage to Sanction, and 3 damage to Boar, I think. So I owe him 2. And then I have to put a token on his card. So the Wraith has another power. Last stand, the Wraith deals up to 2 targets and melee damage each. So I'm going to hit Oblivion. I owe him 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And another target. Sanction. That's a point off. So I owe him 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I have to draw a card for the end of turn. And then I have to play an Oblivion card, because I'm in Oblivion zone. Tear through reality. Move Oblivion to the battle zone to most heroes. He's already there. Oblivion deals each target 2 energy and 2 psychic. Well, we just had that. Add a devastation token as well. He deals each target that much. So we'll start with the villains. 2 off of Boar. He gains a token. 2 off of Nyxus. I owe him 3. I have to add a token. Okay, I've been doing the damage wrong. It's supposed to be 4 points. 2 and 2. Okay, so I have to take 2 more off of Boar to make a total of 4. 2 more off of Nyxus. And then 4 off Sanction. Then the heroes. 2 energy and 2 psychic. So 1 and 1 from Legacy, so I have to give him 3. Haka, it's reduced, so 1 and 1, a total of 2. Omni Unity takes 4 damage, so I owe her 1. Omnitron reduces the energy by 2, so he takes 2 psychic. So I owe him 3. And then 4 off of the Wraith, so I owe her 6. 6. And so that's the end of the Wraith's turn and the Oblivion card I had to play. So now we're on to Battle Zone 1, the environment. Water Trough, 7 hit points. Reduce fire damage dealt to gunmen cards by 2, increase all lightning damage by 1. 5, 6, 7 hit points. There's no Scions in that zone. So now we're on to zone number 2, the block. Char. At the start of the environment turn, this card deals each non-inmate target 2 fire damage, 2 toxic. He's got 14 hit points. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 hit points. That's the end of the environment turn. Now we're doing the beginning of the Scion's turn. No, at the end of effect. At the end of the turn. At the end of the turn. Okay, so I have to play a Scion card. Terrible Burden. Move Oblivion to this battle zone. He's already here. Put the bottom card of the Scion reserve into this battle zone. That Scion deals each hero target a projectile and fire. Okay, this is overkill now because the game's almost over. Dark Mind. He's got 26, 25, 26. The best I can hope for is for these Scions to kill each other because the game's going to end soon. Okay, so I played a Scion card. The Scion card has to deal each hero target damage, a projectile and a fire. projectile, and a fire. So Legacy is going to, his Fortitude reduces all of that, 1 and 1. Haka reduces all of it. Omnitron, a projectile, and fire. Yeah, so he takes 1 point. Wraith takes 2 points. Okay, so now I have to do the end of turn effects. At the end of this villain turn, reveal the top 3 cards of a hero deck. Discard any non-ongoing revealed cards. This card deals a hero target with the highest HP for Psychic. Doing Legacy. 1, ongoing. 2, ongoing. 3, ongoing. So that was a good guess. So I revealed 3 ongoing. Discard any non-ongoing revealed. This card deals a hero target with the highest hit points, 4 for each card discarded. So I didn't have to discard any of them, so there's no damage for that one. Bore the Unstable. At the end of this villain turn, put a token on this card. Okay. Then the card deals each hero target in the play area with the most rewards of fire damage. Haka, I guess, gonna take the damage. Nixus the Chosen. At the end of this villain turn, this card deals each hero target in the play area with the most rewards, 3 melee, 3 infernal. Okay, so Legacy, because I did the next evolution, he's immune to melee, and the Wraith did... no, the Wraith didn't do that, so I'm going to take damage here. I'm going to take 3 infernal damage. Reduced by 1, so 2 damage. Sanction. Discard the top card of the Scion deck. Okay. This card regains 3 hit points. And deals the hero target the lowest hit points 3 energy. Wraith has 6. That's the lowest. Actually, no, it's the this Omni Unity thing is destroyed. It goes into the discards. So that's the end of the Zone 2.